What are you doing up?
What do you think? She's still not back then? Dad, it's 3 o'clock.
I know that. Go on bed, you got school tomorrow.
Aren't you worried?
Of course I'm worried.
Yeah, about your car.
About my car and about Ange.
In that order?
No, not necessarily in that order, Sharon. I'm worried about your mother, but there's not a lot I can do about it.
There's plenty you can do. You could phone the police. You could phone round the hospitals.
Oh, not yet.
Why? What you waiting for? Christmas?
Look, it's not the first time that your mother stayed out late. We know she's had a few drinks, and we know she's got the car. Now, I don't think she'd be too happy if I called the police in. Now, think about it.
So you're just going to sit there and do nothing, eh?
That's about the size of it. Now, do you want a cup of tea?
No, I want Mum.
We'll go back to bed and I'll give you a shout when she comes in.
No.
Sharon, go back to bed, please. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
No!
Sharon, do as you're told. Haven't I got enough on my plate without you getting stroppy? Sounds like her now.
Hello, Rolly, darling. Did you wake up for your mum? You should be asleep, shouldn't you? Let's hope everybody else is. Come on out the way. There's a number.
Oh, you're up. I've been worried about you. Worried sick. Worried?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, look, you put the kettle on, isn't that
Well,
nice?
if we'd known you were coming, we'd have baked a cake. Now, what the hell's been going on?
We won!
Hey?
The darts, we won!
That was hours ago. What's gone on since?
Aha, that's Angie's little secret.
You're disgusting.
I know. And you're a pain in the bum, but I'll be better in the morning.
Mum, I'm glad you're all right. We thought you might have had an accident or something.
No, I had a brilliant night, Cher. The only thing that's spoilt is coming back and seeing him.
Where's my car?
Outside in the road. Do you want me to bring it up the stairs for you?
You don't mean to tell me you drove it home in the state you're in?
Well, I had to, Den, didn't I? I mean, you'd given the chauffeur the night off. Here, here's your car keys. Now I'm gonna go and get some kit. After all, did you know? It's past 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right. All right. Goodness. Can't get home with anything here. Oh! Yeah. No sign of her yet. Angie. Can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, headache, I expect.
Hangover.
Yeah, that's what I meant, really. Only I'm trying not to speak ill of people.
Here. You seen the car?
Which car?
Well, Den's car, of course.
No, not recently. Should I have?
Well, I'm surprised you could have missed it. It was all Willie and I could do to walk round it. Half on the pavement and half in the road.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you must have seen it. You come close by it this morning.
Well, to tell you the truth, then, I had other things on my mind.
Well, you go around in a dream most of the time.
More of a nightmare, I would have called it. I know what you mean, though. Here, has Den seen it?
Not yet. He's in a mood.
Yeah, I thought he might be.
He's in a mood and she's got an hangover.
Pretty average sort of day, then, eh? Oh, I meant to ask you a favour.
Oh?
Well, you're a bit of a squirrel, aren't you?
What?
Well, you know, always sorting things away. I mean, that desk you got at home must be a right treasure trove. You never chuck anything out, do you?
Oh, yes, but waste not, want not. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, very sound philosophy, that. Well, what I'm after is, like, patterns for babies knitting. You must have some tucked away.
Who's pregnant now?
No one knew that I know of.
Oh.
No, I want to make a little woolly jacket for Annie for the winter.
Well, why didn't Mary ask me? I'd have been happy to do it.
Well, I can run it up in the morning on the machine, can't I? I want it to be a surprise.
Yes, well, I'll see what I can find. See, most of my patterns are for hand knitting, but
Yeah.
I'll have a look in a magazine.
What's this?
It's a poster for the women's darts team.
I can see that, Lofty. I'm not blind. How'd it get into my bar?
Sharon put it there.
Oh, I see. This pub's scrubbed enough without all this old rubbish.
I just hoovered this carpet.
Well, now you got something else to clean up, haven't you?
Hell will freeze over before I do.
Oh, look, I'll do it. I mean, we don't want to get him in a worse mood,
No,
do we?
no. He threw it down here, let him pick it up, or else leave it where it is.
Yeah, but look, it's not worth sort of getting negative feelings about, is it? You got to rise above this sort of thing. Well, I've had these books out from the library, you know, like philosophy books. I tell you, them Eastern geezers know a thing or two about the meaning of life.
Oh?
Yeah, like, how shall you punish those whose remorse is already greater than their misdeeds?
I beg your pardon.
It's in one of them books.
Yes, but what's it mean?
Well, I think it means, like, if Den's picking on you, then you've got to try and understand what makes him so bitter and twisted. Well, on the other hand, it probably just means you should get on with it.
Death off the road doesn't mean drive on the pavement, Ange.
Do you want them, Den?
Yeah. Have you seen this?
No. Well, Ethel mentioned it.
Well, if she was that interested, you thought she could have told me.
I think she thought you was a bit busy. Yeah, look, Den, there's customers inside.
Wixie can deal with them.
Yeah.
How much this little lot gonna cost me?
Fair bit, I expect.
A fortune. You know what those garages are like? So you got to have the old car sprayed.
Oh, well, you don't have to do that. I mean, you could touch that up, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could. If I was an army-trained motor mechanic.
Yeah, well, I suppose I could do it for you.
Could you?
Yeah, well, I like to keep my hand in with a few repairs. You know, it's a good way of earning a bit of extra money on the side, isn't it?
Well, you don't mean to say you'd charge me for a little scratch like that?
Well,
Yeah, I suppose it's good to have a trade to fall back on, seeing as I'm so overstaffed in the pub. Well, I want to keep everyone on, but it's the overheads, mate. They're crippling me. How much are you going to charge me for that lot, then?
nothing. I'll do it for you as a favour, eh?
Ah, thanks, love. Just make sure it's the right shade, though. I don't want my car looking like some psychedelic leopard. And you best park it and all. Looks a terrible mess, there.
Yeah, right. Well, that's Naima, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, she's got a few surprises coming to her, ain't she?
Why do we do it? Oh. Oh.
Mrs. Watts?
Hello.
I was looking for Den.
Well, he ain't here, is he?
No.
Anything I can do for you, Lofty?
Well, it was about the car.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing the respray job on it, and I wanted to make sure I got everything right.
Oh, yeah.
I've got this colour chart here. You could have a look
Lofty,
at it.
the last thing I want to do is get involved with anything with colour.
Yeah, right.
I feel like somebody's hit me on the head with a sandbag. And my body feels like it doesn't belong to me at all.
Ethel said you weren't well. Can I get you anything?
No thanks, darling. I just want to be left on my own. Did you hear me, cloth ears?
Yeah, but I'd really like to do something to help. You know, I think that if people helped each other more in time of trouble, then, well, the world would be a much better place, really.
What a nice thought.
Yeah, I've been reading these books I got out of the library, like philosophy books. They've been a great help to me.
I'm very happy for you.
Well, you know, like, sometimes you think that you're the only person in the world who's got a problem and that everybody else is walking around perfectly happy. But really, we all have our ups and downs, don't we, Mrs. Watts?
Do we?
Yeah, well, like with the drink, you know. I'm not suggesting that you drink too much or anything. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
good.
trying not to make judgments like that. There's some good bits in one of these books about this. I could read them to you if you like.
No.
Eh?
What I'd like you to do, Lofty, is to buzz off.
I just made lunch. Fancy breakfast?
No thanks, darling.
Oh, you look a wreck.
Thank you very much.
So, what happened last night then?
I told you we won.
I'm not talking about the darts, Mum. After that.
Well, I suppose I did get a bit tiddly celebrating.
And?
And I drove home, and I shouldn't have done. But there was no harm done.
Aren't you leaving something out, Mum?
Like what?
When Dad phoned the pub last night, they said you'd gone off with some bloke. Or did you?
What?
Oh, don't play games, Mum. I want to know. It's important to me.
Woman to woman, eh?
And don't make fun either.
I'm not, darling.
So,
there was this bloke, and nothing happened.
nothing.
You don't believe me?
Mum, you didn't get back till 3 in
I
the morning.
know.
And nothing happened.
Look, Sharon, I've just been straight with you, and I.
Look, Mum, I won't tell Dad if that's what you think. I love you, Mum.
Do you? I don't know why, do you?
Ben, I was going to come and see you anyway. I think you know something about my Nick leaving.
So water under the bridge now, Doc.
Not to me, it ain't. I want you to tell me what happened.
What's the point? It ain't gonna do anyone any good.
I still want to know.
We talked to him.
Who's we?
A few of us, including me.
And?
We just talked to him.
You just talked to him.
We persuaded him it'd be better if he left.
Better for who?
Everyone.
Oh, so you're the judge of what's best for everyone, are you?
I'm sorry, Doc, but I think we can see things a little bit clearer than you where young Nick's concerned. He's a villain, darling. He'll always be a villain, and if you ask me, Wolford's a better place without him.
Well, I'm not asking you. You and your mates just decided to play the lynch mob and run my Nick out of town. Cleaning up Walford, making it a fit place for the likes of you. Thou shalt not steal ain't the only commandment, you know. There's something in there about adultery. You remember that one?
Did you know he hasn't turned up already?
Are you ever going to get dressed today?
Yeah, I suppose so.
You made a right mess of that car.
Well, you were saying you want it changed, didn't you?
Don't you think you owe me some sort of explanation?
I had a few drinks. I scratched the car. Okay.
Sod the car. What about the bloke?
What bloke?
The gala pie man. Now, what went on?
I thought you wanted to know what came off. Nothing went on, Den.
I don't believe you.
Now you know how I feel most of the time.
Look, Angie, we can't keep going on like this. We've got to sort ourselves out.
Yeah. And that means both of us, did it, Den? So, in the meantime, I'm going to have a bath, and I'm going to wash my golden locks, and tonight I'll be behind the bar, smiling and sparkling just as I should be. After all, that's what you want, innit? That's my end of the bargain, right? So, that is what you're gonna get.
Hardly seen Andy all week.
Men, they're useless, aren't they?
Go on, you don't mean that, not really.
Well, maybe it's the wrong day to ask me. I'm in the doghouse at the moment.
I thought you might be. You got home all right then?
Eventually.
No wonder you're in the doghouse.
Mind you, Den don't come home at all some nights. Of course, he conveniently forgets that, doesn't he? Hope your Andy's not pulling them sort of stunts.
No, I think I know exactly what Andy's up to.
Oh, yeah? You gonna tell me?
Andy's sore because I chucked in my job without consulting him.
Nothing wrong with that. He said it's your job, it's your life.
Yes, but it does affect him too. You see, it could be a while before I'll be bringing in any money.
Well, that's just the sort of time he ought to be helping you out, and it not running round playing Jack the Lad.
Well, it was my idea to go it alone, so he's leaving me to it.
Well, you prove you can do it, darling, just to spite him.
So.
Hello, Naima.
Right.
You all right? Yeah. Look, I've got to be getting back to the pub, darling. I'm sorry I can't stop. It's nice to see you back out. Catch up with you later.
See you later.
At least give me the money that I had to shell out for the spray.
Lofty, look at your hands. They've still got paint on them. It's not going to look very good in front of the customers now, is it?
No, look, I'm sorry about that.
Look, it's only sentiment that makes me keep you on. Well, go on, how much?
Eh?
Well, for that massive free spray job you did on my motor.
Well, let's just forget about it, eh?
Well, if that's what you want, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Great. Hello, darling. All right.
Can't stay where it is, can it?
Well, I don't know where it's going to go.
Mum, are you suggesting that Gran has all her furniture and a three-piece suite as well?
Well, it's a very nice three-piece suite.
Come on, Pauline, you're being ridiculous.
Perhaps Michelle would. No.
Look, why don't you stick it out in the backyard until it's needed? The most important thing is to get the stuff out of Lou's room, innit?
Put it out in the yard. What happens if it rains?
Oh, I'll stick some polythene over it, OK?
Oh, come on, Pete, I'll give you that.
cheers.
Look, you get off to school. It's 9:15.
What? Yeah. Look, thanks for this, Mum. I'm going to do the room up really nice tonight. See ya.
All right, lovely.
Ta-da. She's really thrilled about it, isn't she?
Yeah, poor kid. She's got nothing to put in there.
Well, you know what to give her for Christmas, man, didn't you?
Yeah, things for her room.
Yeah. What are you standing around there for? Come and give us a hand. And pull the rope out there. Go on, pull it. Bring it up a bit. That's it. And let...
Say, Angie,
Yeah?
do you think we'll be having another darts match soon?
I don't know, Ethel.
It was nice our winning the other night, wasn't it?
It certainly was, girl.
Here. I say, Angie, I know you think I'm nosy, but I got to know what happened exactly.
Happened when, Ethel?
Well, the other night. After the darts. After we went back in the taxi.
God, you're a right old terror, you are, aren't you?
Oh, no, I can't help it, but go on, you can tell me. My lips are sealed.
Yeah, I know. You're the soul of discretion, aren't you?
Ooh.
All right, then. Well, first off, you see, I just got the teeny weeniest bit tiddly.
Well, I know you did. That's why you didn't drive us.
No, I didn't drive you home because I had to drive him back to Tower Hamlets.
Him? Who?
The fella, Ethel.
What fella?
The fella I met.
Oh.
Funny sort of bloke, really. Kept going on about his athlete's foot all evening.
Yes, but who was he?
Hello, Den.
Oh.
The parlour pie man.
Oh.
Thanks very much, then, Ethel.
Yes.
I've left your money in your usual place.
Yes, I'll be off
Yeah,
now.
see you tomorrow.
I'll just put my coat on.
Bye-bye, darling. She's a girl, isn't she, eh? You don't look very happy, sweetheart.
I've just been inspecting what Lofty is pleased to call a respray job.
Oh, has he done it well, has he?
Brilliant. Even got the colour right. He didn't do it blue and he didn't do it pink. He went straight in with a brown. Spot on. Not exactly the right shade, of course, but one can't expect miracles. 10 out of 10 for being on the right tracks.
What's in the box tonight?
Don't try and change the subject.
I'm not trying to.
There are no presents because of the car.
Oh, cousin, don't keep going on about it. You talk to them.
Oh, dear.
Cost me a lot of money.
Oh, excuse me. It's me again. This is going to be rather embarrassing. I wouldn't really mention it, but you see, I can't afford to go without it, if you know what I mean. It's me wages. I'm £10 short, look. And I know I did all my regular hours.
Put the money in the usual place, then. I checked it myself. There were 2 £10 notes, 4 £1 coins.
And she says there was only one £10 note.
No way. I don't make mistakes like that.
I know, darling. When money's concerned, you're spot on.
Right.
Then whoever took the money 2 weeks ago has got to be at it again.
But who? I mean, it must have gone after we shut up last night.
Then it's got to be staff. Kathy and Lofty were down there late last night and Wixie was on his own this morning bottling up. And then there's Ethel.
Eh?
Well, how do we know the money wasn't there? We've only her word for it.
Oh, leave it out, Den.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Not Ethel.
It's the trouble, isn't it? In the end, you start suspecting everyone. Do you reckon we ought to call the police?
No way. We'll sort this out ourselves. Keep our eyes open.
But watching Lofty and Kathy...
Well, we don't know Wixie that well, do we?
That's it. Go on, pointing the finger with no evidence.
It could be a blessing in disguise, Ange. I've been going through those books and it's ridiculous. There is no way that we can afford 3 regular bar staff.
Oh, I see. Find out who's got light fingers, get rid of them and solve the overstaffing problems.
It is called killing 2 birds with 1 stone. It's got to be done and I don't want the filth called in. Now, how much you reckon these go for in the shops? There is a radio, a cassette and an aerial. Well, go on, how much?
30 quid, maybe 35.
30. But to favoured customers, 15. It's got to be a bargain. Crizzy Prezzy of a lifetime.
Where'd you get them?
Charlie.
How much?
6.
Not bad, eh? Where do you get them?
Harrods, I expect.
Well, so long as there's nothing funny about them. Hey, Den?
Funny, darling? These are going to make me laugh all the way to the bank. I hope.
Oh, fantastic. That's the lot in it off, huh?
Yeah, 1 empty room.
All's well that ends well, eh?
Not quite, love. Just one more thing.
Okay.
Hold on that rope
Up there.
for a second.
Yeah. That's it, you got it?
Yeah, right.
I've got it.
Up you go.
Hold up! What let me down! What's going on? Let me down!
Stop moving around.
Peter Pan!
Where's Wendy?
I'm lofty! Fly
If you don't like Sue looking after Annie, then maybe you shouldn't have done the job in the first place. It seems simple to me.
Lofty, I've got to do the stripping to earn the money to pay for a babysitter, right?
Well, yeah, but that's sort of putting the cart before the horse, isn't it?
No, it isn't. It means I can save up and then pay for a proper babysitter, a real baby minder, and then I can get a better job.
Well, anything would be better than a stripping up. I don't think a girl like you should be doing a job like that.
Oh, proper little Mary Whitehouse you're becoming, aren't you?
No, it's not. Look, don't you find it degrading?
I don't find it anything. I just think of the money.
What about the audience?
The wallpaper. I don't look at them. I don't even think of them as human beings. Look, I just stand on a stage and take my clothes off to music. It's all dead boring,
Yeah, but
really.
what about all them pathetic, dirty old men?
Not so old, some of them. I can tell you something quite interesting. Guess who comes in sometimes for lunchtime? Saeed from the shop.
Saeed?
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit of a shock, I can tell you, seeing someone I knew. I didn't expect it, somehow.
Blimey.
I know, just spotted him sitting there. He was a bit close to home when you see someone from the square, innit?
Hello, Mary.
Right, yeah.
Lofty, do you think we could have your valuable services back here for 5 minutes?
I thought him like the plague now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's not him seeing me stripping. It's me thinking what a weirdo he must be.
Lofty!
Oh, sorry.
What's the matter with you? You're more of a dream than usual this morning.
Ah, well, he's been for a ride on the wall of death, hasn't he? We can't expect him to be all that with it.
I don't care what walls he's been riding on, he's driving me up one. There are people dying of thirst back there.
Are we keeping our eye on him, like we said?
Yeah, but I hate it, Dean. I'd rather lose the old £10 than keep suspecting everybody. All right, darling, I'm coming.
Well, I wouldn't.
Hello, Naima.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you. You're thinking of moving back in, are you?
No, just collecting a few things. Well, lamps actually to give to Michelle.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, we won't be needing them anymore.
Why, what's happening about the flat and everything?
I don't know. It's all up to the family. Looks like you'll get this, though. I'll get the shop.
I see you anyway. Take care.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Beautiful. That's gorgeous.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
I got it to wear on Christmas Day. Got her enter into the festive spirit, and you?
Yeah, I wish I could afford to. Honestly, Angie, I've just posted a batch of Christmas cards and that's about it. Andy and I can't even afford to give each other a decent present this year.
Ah, well, that's where I think you're wrong, my darling. I think Andy's going to get you a brilliant present this year.
What do you mean?
Well, a little bird's told me what your young man's been up to these evenings.
Yes?
A little bird called Fat Harry. He's been moonlighting, Debs.
Moonlighting?
Yeah, Fat Harry's pub, behind the bar.
The barman?
Yeah, well, that must be it, mustn't it? Otherwise he'd have told you so. Must be your Christmas present, darling.
Oh, but that makes me feel awful. There's Andy slaving away with 2 jobs, and all I'm doing is absolutely nothing.
All right?
Yeah.
It's a favourite time of year, this.
Is it?
Yeah, shopping, presents, turkeys, stuffing, and carols on the radio at Christmas.
Carols?
Yeah. Hark the herald angels sing.
Beecham pills are just the thing.
Very good, Arthur, but not as good as carols on the radio at Christmas.
No, I suppose not.
Nah, trouble is you can't always take a radio with you everywhere you go now, can you?
No, you can't.
Which you can if you've got one of these. High frequency, low frequency, all milk cons. 30 quid in the shops, however.
However, you will sell it for.
15 and I'm giving them away.
No, you're not. You want 15 quid for it.
Oh, look at it. I mean, it's a perfect present. Totally reliable. Well, go on, think about it.
It's that time of the year, isn't it?
Look at you, mate. Father Christmas in reverse. Den, darling, come here a minute.
You don't want to go flashing over the transistors in here, do you? You don't know who might be watching.
Oh, what, like the police chasing after demon drivers? No, 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 my love. I am not flashing anything. I'm only displaying my merchandise. A bit like yourself.
No, Lofty. You only come sniffing round me when you want something.
Oh, look, go on, Sharon. Tell them I'm sick or something. I'll only be gone 20 minutes.
Yeah, but still.
Hey, look, Sharon, if you do this for me, right, I'll give you a Christmas present you'll never forget.
Really?
Promise.
All right, then.
Thanks, Sharon. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Are you nest building, are you, sweetie? Sort of, yeah. Good. Cop hold of that. You can listen to the dicky birds on it. Since me and my beloved hubby are going to be up to our necks in these things for the next 3 months, at a rough guess, I thought the least we could do is join in the Christmas spirit and make you a present of one. And that right, Dad?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
He wasn't lying. He is giving them away.
Yeah, Shell, that's the keys. And if I was you, I'd get going while the going's good.
Yeah, well, thanks very much, Ange. My pleasure, sweetheart, then. Thank you. Ta-da, darling.
Bye. Bye, Chef.
Oh, ain't it nice to be generous, eh, Den?
Yeah, cheers. Oh, just a minute. Well, go on then. Tell us what you think.
Well, I've been hit over the head by better, mate.
May your haggis rotten top off.
You too.
Lofty. The next time you want 20 minutes off on a Saturday, don't get Sharon to tell me. Ask me yourself.
I'm sorry, Ben. It was an emergency. You would have said no, wouldn't
Because I have a staffing problem. There's too many of you, and one less would certainly ease my worries.
you? Medium.
What?
Sorry, wool gathering.
Lofty, you are a barman, not a shepherd. Now go and behave like one.
You still here, Arthur?
Yeah, my vertebrae are solidifying.
I'll give him a shot.
Brandy.
And I'll have the usual, and whatever you're having, Dent.
Okay, mate.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sharon.
That's all right. Did it work out then? You weren't too happy about it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're sort of biggish, aren't you?
Lofty, don't be so rude.
No,
Well, what about young Ian? I mean, he's a young fella, likes to keep up with things, follows the trends.
Oh, I'm not sure I like the present trends, then.
Well, look at it. I mean, it's streamlined like a spaghetti.
Oh, do me a favour.
Dennis, haven't you got any work to do? Honestly, this place would go to rack and ruin if it wasn't for me.
Hello, Constable. And what brings the fair form of the law to this den of iniquity?
Oh, very good.
Don't tell me you're after a Christmas box.
No, I'm after a brown rover.
Well, I've got one, but you can't have it for Christmas.
This brown rover was involved in an accident,
Careless.
colliding with several parked cars.
Criminal.
We've got a description of part of the number plate,
Witnesses?
which happens to match yours.
Only part of it.
Yeah. But I also noticed when I was looking at your number plates outside that you've had a respray job done on your side panel.
Yeah, some kid scraped his boot alongside of it about a month ago.
Oh, respray looks fresh.
Lofty did it.
Everything he does looks fresh.
Look, let's get down to some facts. What was the date? What was the time?
December the 5th at 10:30 p.m.
No, sorry, darling, no can do. That was boys' night, remember?
Oh, can I forget? Oh.
Yeah, I think I threw the last one out about 11:45. But yeah, I could bring half the pub as witnesses.
Call me.
And me. You're trailing round the wrong trail, darling.
So, anyone else in the family drive?
What, Angie and Sharon? No, drive me mad, that's about all.
Okay. No harm in asking, is there?
No, at all, darling. You're welcome any time. Not too good for trade, though.
No, I don't suppose I am. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Hello. Not a bad figure for a copper?
Ah, copper.
Come on, another round for Pete and me. And my aching back.
No, I'll get it.
Oh, he's getting a bit beyond himself, isn't he?
Yeah, the strain of responsibility. He was in charge of most furniture moving.
I'll tell you something, Pete.
What's that?
I never want to shift another thing in my life.
Yeah, well,
Except another brandy.
Den? I thought my number was up then.
No, sweetheart, only part of it.
Still, Lofty did a good job on the respray, didn't he?
Lofty. I'd a Ginger Tom sprayed better than him.
It was almost funny, Den. Almost.
It might teach you to keep your sticky little fingers to yourself in future.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Because little girls who misbehave at Christmas time don't get their stocking filled. And you'd like your stocking filled this Christmas, wouldn't you, Angie?
Den, who do you reckon that is?
A man. I thought you were old enough to know the difference.
Look, they might want us to think we've got away with it. They might have sent someone in plain clothes.
Or plain old fancy. You'd soon snap them up, wouldn't you, darling?
I'm serious. They might have eliminated all the other suspects.
Nah, they've forgotten all about it. Good. Which doesn't mean to say that I've forgotten about the Gala Pie Man. Simple Simon met a pieman. Or should I say amorous Angie?
Not if you want to look good for Christmas, you don't. You just can't bear anybody else finding you attractive, can you?
He was drunk.
Not him, sweetheart. That was me. What gold is this?
Relax, don't be so jumpy, otherwise people think you've got something to hide. Oh, help yourself too. It's the time of the year for it, isn't it? Only I'd like to give you a Christmas bonus myself.
I'm collecting coins for playing cards over Christmas. I'm only taking out what I put in.
Yes, it's very funny how 2p's and £1 coins look very similar these days. Doesn't Pete give you enough?
He forgets. Why? Don't think I'm thieving, do you?
Well, somebody is.
I don't understand why you came home alone.
Oh, come on, Kath. Think.
You wanted to be with him? Really?
Well, a girl don't get that many chances, does she?
Yeah, but even if he could keep you in Gala Pies for life, he was horrible.
Not really. He was... Anyway, it was nothing.
Well, it's something when you think everyone who comes through that door's a cop.
Why is it that every time I want to be a naughty girl, something goes wrong? Other people get away with it all their lives.
Come on, Ange, you can't be sad. It's Christmas.
Yeah, worst time of all, isn't it? You make comparisons between what you've got and what you think you should have. I'm telling you, Kath, if Father Christmas dangles his legs down my chimney, I'm going to have him, even if he is a blooming pensioner.
Come on, Kath, I'll let you out.
Tell us, sweetheart. I'll see you later. Give my love to Pauline.
Okay.
I'm with my real family this year. Yeah? Yeah, look, I better get on, eh?
Yeah, length old Christmas list, but I'm not complaining.
No, you never do you?
No, expensive, but there you go. Yeah, some things are worth paying for.
What are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing?
Angie.
Lofty, I said I want them optics sparkling.
Now, look, I just seen...
Yes. Polish your specs and then do the optics, all right?
Ben. Oh, you and all.
Look, don't babble, Lofty, I'm counting.
Yeah, so's Wixie. I think I found our thief. I mean, it never started till he come here, did it?
Who?
Wixie, he's robbing off the orphans.
Lofty, I asked him to empty the box so I could send the money off.
I thought...
Yeah, you thought you could take me off the scent. Well, don't worry, I've still got my eye on you.
No. Yeah, then, ain't only the geezer from the company supposed to do that?
You're turning into a right little narc, aren't you?
Oh, I was just wondering.
Well, don't, because I'm the governor, and the rep sold me a nice little nick-pick, so as long as I leave enough money in there for the company, they won't be none the wiser.
No, right.
And you wouldn't tell anyone, would you?
Who then? Me, then? No, then.
Good.
Goodbye, Christmas. And we don't want her in a mood.
Right, then who's going to start the collection? Help the orphans. Come on, Dad.
Yeah, I'll get it started this you, son.
Thank you very much. Lofty.
No. He's a little resident orphan, Annie, ain't you, darling? Rowley, will you get away from that tree? Go on, Si, take it out the till. Do it now while Scrooge is away.
Yeah, happy Christmas, Tone.
It's all right, keep the change.
Although on their usual form, lot, dismal. Just a couple of setbacks, that's all. 3 good wins over Christmas, they'll be fine. You call almost certain relegation to the 4th a setback, oh. Yeah, and I heard they're giving the old manager the elbow as well.
Only we knitted all these supporters acts, you
Oh,
see.
supporters? You mean supporter?
Den, it's the bloke about the jukebox.
Okay.
You're late, ain't you, darling?
It's Christmas. People keep giving me drinks. Very generous people are over Christmas.
Yeah. Have half, eh?
Yeah, what would that change, Cap? Hello, Raymond and me old mates. Now, you can open the box or take the money.
Both as happens, Mr. Watts.
Well, then, come on round.
How easy is it, right, to change a load of bobble hats into tea cosies?
Well, you just need 2 holes. One for the handle and the other for the spout.
Don't the stitches run when you cut the knitting?
Yeah. You knit them in as you go along.
So I've got to start all over again, really, ain't I?
That old nick-pick worked a treat, mate. Worth every penny.
Good.
Mr. Watts, when I sold you that key, I said you weren't to take more than half the takings or the company would notice. What you trying to do, give me a sack? I mean, if I'd have thought you was...
Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him.
Persistent little beggars, isn't it? They've been at it all evening.
What's wrong with Den?
Yes, he's his usual sunny self, isn't he? Come on then, gents, ladies, drink up, let's have your glasses. Rowley, you get round that tree once more, I'm going to stick
Stick it up your nose.
What you done to them?
Don't they ever give it a rest? Oh, at last, you come to move them on, have you? You don't have too much of a good thing, you know. Oh, nice benevolent. I might have known. Does it never end? At least it's nice to know it's not just criminals who can sing. Ange, give him some money.
You ready? An old day? Yeah, of course you can, darling. Go
No,
on.
you can't. I want to have a word with you and the rest of the staff.
Oh, if it's a Christmas speech, can't it wait?
No, it can't. Now, someone's had the money out of the jukebox.
But then
Who else knows where I kept the key? Lofty?
But it weren't me.
Who else did you tell?
No one.
Now, listen to me, you lot. I do not intend employing tea leaves. I'm having no thieving cows are nicking off me.
Takes one to know one, doesn't it?
Shut up. You've got 7 days, 1 week in which to shop the parasites or you're out, the lot of you. Sacked. Christmas is off this year, got it? Cancelled. Shut up!